All right, we're back again. It's Dylan not with Dothan United. I'm not with Dothan United. I'm with Wiregrass Daily News. It's Dylan. We're back again with Wiregrass Daily News. I got Dothan United in the house. What is going on, guys?
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
How's it
Y'all
going?
doing all right today?
Doing great. Looking forward to tomorrow.
I know you got a big day tomorrow, right?
Yeah, big game tomorrow. Columbus comes to town.
That's right.
Kind of building that rivalry. We got, between them and Montgomery, closest teams in our division to us geographically. And
right.
we've already been to Columbus and beat them at their place. So they're coming down here to try to exact some revenge on our turf fight at Rip Hewes Stadium. And the boys are ready. This is a big game. Not only, we don't have that many home games. Every game is big for our crowd, but in the standings as well. Win tomorrow really, it doesn't wrap up anything. It doesn't clinch anything, but it really puts us in the driver's seat for the playoffs if we can come away with 3 points tomorrow night against a really good team in Columbus, and not taking anything away from them. They played us well up there.
Right.
And are in third place right now as we sit here. So they're right behind us. So we need to just handle our business tomorrow on the field, and off the field. It's going to be another great day at Rip Hewes Stadium, another great night to come out and have fun, family friendly activities. And the biggest thing for tomorrow, if you play any youth sport in the Wiregrass, anywhere, any sport, football, baseball, pickleball, soccer, anything, wear your jersey, wear any kind of paraphernalia you own, and you will receive a free ticket to the game. You walk into the game for free.
Get in for free just for playing sports and wearing your jersey.
That's right. That's right. We want to make sure that, we understand how important youth sports are.
Right.
Not only to a healthy living, healthy lifestyle for kids that grow up and want to stay healthy and stay playing as long as they can. I'm way too old for that now. I'm just golf now. But we've all, one way or another, been involved in youth sports,
right?
Especially as a professional sports franchise. All of our players were involved in youth sports. Obviously, we understand the importance of it and want to celebrate that tomorrow night. So make sure dress in your best youth sports attire and receive a free ticket.
Right on. There you go. And you brought somebody special with you today. This is Will Noecker, team captain.
Yes, sir.
Right on. So tell us, what are you expecting for tomorrow night? What have you guys done to prepare for?
Yeah, it'll definitely be a great game. We know we've played against them before. We know, they can be dynamic going forward, and they have a good defense, good strong back line, good midfield. But we have a good game. We've prepared well. All season we've put in the work. I think we've had a great season.
Y'all are 7-2 right now?
Yeah, 7-2. Right, shaky start, but then we really bounced back. So we know what it's like to suffer, and we've put in the work as a team. We have belief, and we have an opportunity to do something really, really special this weekend. Like Aaron said, not clinch mathematically, but give us a real good chance to make playoffs, make history for the club.
Yeah. That's exciting.
It's very exciting, and all the boys are excited as well. We're really bought in, 100% committed, and we're all looking forward to tomorrow night.
Very cool. Very cool. And I know you guys have partnered before with other organizations to do the free entry. If you bring something, so it's really cool that you guys are getting involved in the community like that.
Well, it was a goal from the very beginning. I mean, before we had a coach, before we had a team name, we knew as a group that the community was, if we didn't support the community, this community's not going to support you.
Right.
I mean, it's that simple. And we're not doing it because of that. We would support the community either way. And whether it's the United Way, the Kidney Foundation, Wiregrass Pets, we have so many partner agencies that we work with to help not only fundraise for them, but also raise awareness for them.
Right.
And while youth sports is not an entity, an organization, it is the fabric of our community. Yeah. And Dothan is known across the country as a great youth sports destination. We are hosting as we speak the Future Masters.
Yeah.
The 76th
cool.
annual Future Masters for youth golfers. From I think 7 different countries are here represented in Dothan. So we are one of the youth sports destinations in the region and in the country. So let's
really
celebrate.
cool. I didn't know that.
Let's celebrate that. And let's kind of help out the community, help out those kids. Youth sports is not inexpensive.
Right.
It's some sports are more expensive than others, but anyway, we can help out the youth sports families of this community by giving them a free ticket, by showing up in their jersey or their t-shirt or their hoodie or whatever they have at the house that shows that they're involved in youth sports. Then you walk right in with a free ticket and enjoy what should be a really good match tomorrow night.
Yeah.
And the community has been important, not just from nonprofits or youth sports, but also getting our players and our coaches out into the community. We don't lock our players away under lock and key after games, not to be seen or heard from until they play the next game. We want them out in the community. And that was very important for us to instill that. And Coach Carl and his staff bought in immediately. We didn't have to talk them into it. They get it, how important the community is. And they do a great job of making sure that our guys are out in the community, and they know it ahead of time. And Will can certainly talk you through kind of that recruiting process that Carl puts them through, and how much in that hour, Zoom call or FaceTime that they go through, how much of that conversation is about the community.
Yeah. It's a very special community. It's unlike any other in the country. I've played soccer for a long time, and maybe 6 years at this level, and there's nothing else like it that I know of. And in that recruiting process, I wasn't here last year, but the videos and from what Carl's told me, or what he told me in the recruiting process, it was a big part of why I came, and I'm sure why a lot of the guys came as well.
Right.
We love to give back to the community as well. Like Aaron said, we go out in the community. We have these community events, meet and greets, and we understand how important it is as well. Because without the community, it'd be a completely different thing.
You guys definitely have a big community presence, and I'll say that when I've got a lot of friends that come to the games, and when you guys come around the edge of the field at the end of the game, that's the coolest thing to them, man. Like, they absolutely love that. I know a couple little girls that would kill for a Will Noecker jersey or a Yago jersey. I'm just saying. So it's and that's not something that you get when you go to a lot of other sporting events.
Right. Yeah.
And so that's really cool that you guys haven't lost sight of being involved with the community.
No, absolutely. We've gone to games obviously on the road. It's a different vibe. It's a different energy. Not to take away from any other team in the league. Columbus does a great job bringing people out. Montgomery in their first year of the league, unfortunately the night we were up there, it did not stop raining. So it'd be interesting. I'd be more curious now to see, what kind of crowds they're drawing up there. And, but some, there's 30, 40 people at the game, and that's a different vibe. And Will can certainly express this better than I can, but to play in front of 40 people, to play in front of 4,000 people is a totally different thing.
100%.
And to see some of the guys, when they come here for the first time to play at Rip Hewes against us, and they're looking around, they're like, whoa, this is, we're not in Kansas anymore.
It's not 2 sets of aluminum bleachers anymore.
Right.
Yeah. When you're walking out, and you're doing the national anthem and the lineups, and you see all the fans there, they're cheering for every name. It kind of just makes you take a step back and appreciate them, and then you draw energy from them during the game. They're cheering, the Inferno is chanting and screaming and drumming, and it's very special. You draw energy from them, and we're going to need them tomorrow night for sure.
Yeah, I'll say this, even if you don't know anything about soccer, being in the crowd is a fun time.
Absolutely.
It's a good time.
Yeah, I would, we've joked for a year and a half now that the majority of our fans, at least for the first time, they're not coming for soccer.
Right.
They're coming for the experience. They're coming for the show, for bounce houses, the VIP, the food, the snow cones, whatever the reason. And we hope that once we get you once, then you see, oh, this is really good soccer. This is really good sport. And you don't realize the physicality of the game. You can't replicate that on television. You don't go to see it, and as close as you get to see it at Rip Hewes Stadium, they're literally right in front of you. You
can go stand down by the end of the goal sometimes and catch a ball if you're in the right spot.
So it really, we're hoping to educate people here on professional soccer and professional sport in general. But just even if you've never once watched a soccer game, it doesn't matter. Just come down for the experience, for everything else that's going on, and then hopefully you will get hooked on, well, this is pretty cool. I mean, the game itself is great, and the athletes on the field are incredible. And the talent level that we have on our club and in this league is incredible as well. And so don't feel like you have to be a soccer fan to come to a game.
Yeah.
We can help turn you into a soccer fan. Just give it a shot. Come down, check it out. We've turned a lot of people into soccer fans in the last year and a half, and more to come, I hope.
Absolutely. Yeah. There's beer, there's fun for the kids, there's food, there's flashing lights and fire cannons.
That's right.
I mean, come on.
What more could you want? Right?
Exactly. Yeah. Well, thank you guys for coming in and letting us know what you guys got going on. And I truly appreciate you guys. Looking forward to this weekend.
Absolutely. We'll see you tomorrow night.